Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another foundation review. I feel like all I do anymore is foundation reviews, but I've been trying so many different things and putting them in like a collaborative video. It just doesn't get enough attention, so I have to make separate videos for every foundation I try. But today we're going to be talking about a newer high-end foundation. This is the Clinique Superbalanced Silk Makeup. So they already have the original Superbalanced makeup, which I haven't heard anything about. I didn't even know that was a thing, but apparently this is the silk version of that. You can get this wherever Clinique is sold for $25, which I think is an incredible price for a high-end foundation. So I'm going to insert a demo from this morning of me applying it. I did apply it this morning at about 7:45. It is now 6:20, so we've had this on for going on 12 hours, which I think is a pretty decent wear time. So yeah, here's what the foundation and my face makeup looks like at the very end of the day. So I'm gonna go ahead and read to you guys what it says on the Sephora websites. There are 20 shades. The shades were a little it looks like they kind of run dark. So like this is in the shade 06 Silk Cream Chamois, I believe how you pronounce that. So this one is a pretty good match, so if you are close to me in shade comparison, then number 6 would probably work for you. It doesn't look like there are super pale shades, but it looks like there's a pretty good variety of darker shades. So 20 shades, and it says is an ultra fluid silky foundation that controls oil yet hydrates where needed. This foundation blends gently and evenly into skin and provides sheer to medium coverage with a natural matte finish. So a little wonky wording, but first of all I just want to say that I do have oily skin, but it's pretty calm. I don't get shiny or oily throughout the day. This is a really beautiful medium to full coverage. I haven't tried building this up a whole lot to get a full coverage, but I feel like if you did try, like it wouldn't take too long to get to a full coverage, because I feel like this is a very high medium coverage. It feels extremely lightweight on the skin. It doesn't feel or look like you have a mask on your skin. The finish is one of my favorite aspects of this foundation. It's just the perfect flawless finish. I know the description says it's a natural matte, but I don't see anything matte about this foundation. I could see it leaning more towards natural, like a natural satin, but it's actually got a little bit of glow to it. It just looks radiant. I think that's the best way to describe it. It's like a radiant satin finish. It just makes your skin look like it's illuminating from within. It blends out so beautifully. You cannot detect anything on your skin. It looks so seamless, and it takes no time to blend this out and get a really good coverage. On one side of my face I used a brush, and then on the other I use a dampened sponge, and I actually do like the sponge better. The one thing I do want to say is that if you have oily skin, like way more oily than mine, like if you get shiny throughout the day and you have to blot and powder and all that stuff, then this may not be the best foundation for you. But now let's talk about longevity. This is my least favorite part of this foundation. It's not the longest wearing formula. I would say it starts kind of breaking down and starts getting a little bit more shiny at about the 6 to 8 hour mark. But I mean, it was a very like even glow all over my face. So I'm looking up close to my skin right now, and it definitely doesn't look as good and as flawless and radiant as it did earlier today. Right under here, under my cheekbones, is where I first start seeing fading and whatnot, and I definitely see some fading. My skin just doesn't look as luminous and as flawless. I don't notice a whole lot of settling or anything. I do notice a little bit of shine around my nose right here, but I'm actually going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to do an oil blotting test where I'm actually going to take some oil blotting sheets and see how much oil comes off of them, just to see how oily the foundation makes me. If you guys want me to start doing this in foundation reviews, let me know, because it might be helpful for oily skin gals. But yeah, definitely a lot of fading where I have blemishes. It's faded around my nose right here. I've got some redness around my nose, which usually doesn't happen. I'm actually going to zoom you guys in and let you see what my face looks like up close. So as you can see, I actually have very little blush and bronzer and highlight left. So that's kind of disappointing. I actually haven't looked up close like this before. A lot of fading off on my chin, some redness peeking through, and then deja vu over here. The product around my eyebrows is gone. A lot of redness and fading up here. Maybe I will find more products that will improve the wear of this. If I do, I will leave it in the description box below, like if I find a new setting spray or something, because I will say the setting spray I use right now isn't necessarily for prolonging makeup. So maybe if I go back to one of my like longer lasting setting sprays, it may be completely different. And if it is, I will put an update either in an annotation or down there in the description box. So I almost forgot to do the oil blotting test. So I'm going to take these little oil blotting sheets. This is from a company called Momo Up, I believe. I think that's how you pronounce it. They actually sent this to me. I'm not sponsored or affiliated or anything. I just want to show you guys how it works. But it kind of looks like Reynolds wrap. Like, you like pull it out like this and then you close it. Isn't that cool? That's so cute. Actually, I'm just going to blot this one side of my face just to see if we can tell a difference in the shine, because that's what I'm really curious about the most. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see all that oil on there, but there's quite a bit. Like here, oh my god, look at it, gross. Okay, so here is the side that I blotted, here's the side I didn't. Like right here, it looks a lot more shiny than this side now. Kind of smeared my makeup off just a little bit though. Not gonna lie, made it look a little bit powdery and cakey. Not really sure about the whole oil blotting experience. Can't really tell a big difference in my forehead, but I can definitely tell a difference in my cheek area. Okay, that was weird, sorry. But I will say I watched a review earlier today of this, and it's the only review I've watched, and the girl is actually comparing this to the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, I believe, which is like $64. This is $25. Yeah, if you guys would like to see me compare this with the Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, which I haven't tried before, then let me know in the comments below. We might try to do a dupe better of that. So yeah, that is pretty much it for this foundation review. Let me know if you've tried this foundation, how you think about it, how you feel about it, what kind of skin you have, all that good stuff. You guys know what to do. Just let me know of any type of videos you'd like to see. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me today. Thumbs up if you like this video, subscribe, follow me on all my social media, all the links are below. And I'm going to say it again, I've said it a million times already, but I just got a Snapchat. Make sure you go follow me at 𝓡𝓮𝓬𝓮𝓷𝓽. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Mwah.